everybody always talk about date your age, date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs.
Let me
tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay, and gonna have a sip of his cognac to make him feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get you an old bitch out there that can love you old.
Monique is finally done with Shannon Sharpe having a lot to say about black women just to hide that he's on the DL. And as crazy as this may sound, he might have been using women to cover up his gay affairs the entire time.
When Unc said he want to date younger men, they killed me. What they said, what the women, what? Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said? Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women, what they say, Ocho? Right. Oh, I'm a creep. Oh, I'm what they call that? What they call that when a man like I'm grooming. That's the term they use with me.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about what just happened with Shannon. While he was on the Nightcap podcast with Ochocinco, they started talking about women and what they've been up to. Shannon talked about how he's with yet another OF model and the things they get down to in bed.
You know who Sky Bree is, Ocho?
Sky Bree? Who that is, Coach?
Yeah. How I do it.
Hey, Sky, I mean, who is that? Help me out.
You know what I'm saying? She little something. She might be famous for vertical activity that she's good at.
She a hooper?
Oh, yeah.
Who she play for? Who she play for?
She got her own little thing,
Huh?
She said, yo.
Like what? Even Ochocinco was surprised Shannon was out here talking about this after his wallet got swiped by a white woman just a year ago. Remember, last year Gabriela Zuniga, an OF content creator, made away with almost all of his NFL paycheck after she filed a sexual assault and battery lawsuit against him. And Gabriela didn't just pocket his NFL salary. Shannon was in talks for a massive $100 million deal, which would have been the first of its kind in sports media. He also worked with ESPN, doing shows like First Take with Stephen Smith, but all that went to zero as soon as Gabriela's lawsuit became public. The contract was gone, and ESPN dropped him like a bad habit. So instead of Shannon take a break or finally stop trying to blow his life up, Shannon is here tangled with another OF bunny? What's going on? And even if he's messing with these women, why is he so eager to let the world know that at his big age of 55, he's still thinking with his pants? Sky Bree also confirmed that she doesn't know Shannon. Both of them haven't linked up before, and she doesn't know why he's bringing up her name. So people started dragging Shannon, saying, "This makes Shannon look even more pathetic. Grown adult with unbelievable amounts of money, simping over a corn star who doesn't know who he is. She might be famous for vertical activity." He's making it really difficult for me to believe he's not a complete dumbass. He doesn't even know the difference between vertical and horizontal. Dude clearly has a sex/lust issue. Combine that with a lot of money and fame and a lack of self-control, and it's a recipe for disaster. But as someone who's heard and seen how Shannon has treated and spoken about women for some time now, Monique thinks that the way he relates with women and how quick he is to be associated with them, even when it doesn't look for him, is all a deliberate plot to cover up the receipts about Shannon being on the DL. Now, Shannon has had tongues wagging for a while, because from his tight pants to the DL men he always has around him, it looked like he had something to hide too. However, he really raised eyebrows in 2023 after he was pictured curtsying together with his former stylist, Russell Hollywood Simpson. Shannon said that he and Hollywood had an unbreakable bond, and he must have meant it because those two were always seen at red carpet events together, and if Shannon had something to do, then you can bet that Hollywood wasn't too far behind. Now, it's easy to say that the two of them were just together since they had a working relationship, but Hollywood was reportedly a groupie for NFL players, and even went on a PR tour to expose former NFL player Kerry Rhodes as his secret boyfriend.
It all started when someone had leaked some pictures of he and I out. And he said to the tabloid that he was not gay. Now, my thing is this. If you don't want people to know your business, then you just don't speak on it. Now, you're not going to make me look like a damn fool. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a star you are. You're not about to make me look like a fool. Definitely took a little while. It was not like something that we jumped right into. Maybe like 3.5 months. Carrie Rose is gay. I mean, anytime you lay with a person that has the same thing that you have between thy legs and you sleep with them, you're gay. But I think that I probably was the first guy that he tried, and he liked it.
And even when Shannon was dealing with the fallout from the Gabriella lawsuit, Hollywood shared a picture of Shannon with several Black women and wrote, "See, when I was around you, never heard a single word. I had everything so organized," alongside JT's song Ran Out. Knowing how petty Hollywood can be when he doesn't get his way, Monique looked at the whole situation as Hollywood addressing some secrets that he was holding on to for Shannon.
Yeah, Shay. Gay. I don't give a fuck. That sitting there with them tight ass pants on, with his balls and loving cat's face. And him and the cat kept looking the other way. You can tell how that drink, nigga, you gay. Kept on saying.
And it looks like that secret might finally be out there. When Hollywood and Shannon were together, they would reportedly have freak-offs with other men. And these parties were often organized by Hollywood just to keep Shannon anonymous. And one of the guys he was messing with is Royce Styles, a fitness influencer who reportedly uses his pictures and videos on IG as a way to advertise to men with money. His ex-girlfriend came out with receipts showing both of them in the hotel room and bathroom in all kinds of positions. And his ex-stylist Hollywood was right there with them. It makes sense why Shannon was so quick to go live with that video of him being intimate with a woman. He wanted to make sure he got ahead of the situation and give himself some deniability just in case Hollywood decided to be petty and out him like he did Carrie. Now, Shannon is a legend when it comes to sports, and there's no reason why he can't be with whoever he wants to be with. But for whatever reason, Shannon still chooses to be on the DL and move undercover. And for Monique, the only people who ever pay for it are the women Shannon uses as his cover. He's okay with grooming and manipulating them as long as he can protect himself. And when it comes to getting set up by an OF model, Monique is saying Shannon didn't get played. He got comfortable, and that made him reckless enough for us to see what he's really up to. And you can bet that Gabriella wasn't the first woman to accuse Shannon of essaying her. Back in 2023, Michelle Evans came out with her own story. She claimed that he had also assaulted her and overpowered her when she tried to say no to his advances.
We were arguing and he was threatening me and stuff like that after, but I didn't see him again after he me.
Shannon basically learned nothing from this and has got on to repeat the same thing over and over again until he was caught. This is who Shannon has always been. And if he's still this arrogant, reckless, and ignorant at this point, it's hard to imagine him ever changing. Imagine being a 55-year-old man with all the money in the world and still being a miserable human being. Shannon Sharpe is gay. The signs are right there in our face. Can't nobody convince me otherwise. The way Shannon Sharpe doesn't listen to anything or process a thought and just says whatever he was gonna say will never not have me on the floor. What do you guys think about this? Sound off in the comments and make sure to like and subscribe. See you later, baddies!